right.
for editing software.
Fuck. Okay, so I have to watch this guy's video and just follow this tutorial?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I could do that.
Yeah, because it's gonna teach you how to kinda work in more proper, like, scene and, and kinda stuff like that, and then player physics and all that kind of stuff and, like, how to move things.
Okay. So, is there anything outside of the tutorial that you had in mind that you wanted to tell me or no? Just I want to make sure I have everything on check before I throw my head first into the water here.
Um, Not really other than just, like, fun Unity, like, tutorials that are, like, super whatever. If you don't want to learn with a YouTube video, I can also
I
give
mean,
you
I
a
learned with a YouTube video last time, so it's all good.
I don't know if you liked that or not.
Oh, it's fine. I'm down.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. How many parts
Other
is this, do you know?
it's probably, like, 2, I think.
Only two? Easy.
It might be, like, 1 or 2, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just do those kinda, like, tutorials because, like, for instance, I could give you, like, a 1 line of code also to, like, lock your mouse cursor, kind of stuff as well, but it's one of those you need to learn yourself. Other than the tutorial stuff, no. Nothing right now for you specifically. It's gonna get a little more complicated, down the road when you're gonna need more, like, variables and, and things like that, and, like, when things are more, like, physics-based or, like, or if you wanna be a little more complicated with, like, controllers and things like that.
Okay.
Um, so but, I mean, that's that's like a whole deeper thing. So, yeah, just basic. So you learned your prefabs and how to work that. You learned how to make materials. That's super good. Um, and yeah, so you learn the basics of, like, some physics. So, like, it's fine. But otherwise, no. I think you're good if you follow that tutorial, and I think
Score.
you'll be satisfied.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Absolutely. I am going to watch the stream and work myself.
All
So I will
right.
be on call if you need me again.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Okay. You have a good work time.
You too.
Okay. Catch you around.
Goodbye.
Bye. Say goodbye, everybody. Ah, boy. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a tutorial to watch.
Hello everyone, and
Hey,
in
dude.
this series we are going to make the
A little
classic
quiet.
game of Pong. And what we're going to do is create the game in its entirety,
A little
from
quiet.
the two bats on the screen, the ball bouncing, the scoring, and we'll even have a two-player game mode and an AI controlling this second bat. So I have already created and imported the assets,
Uh huh.
and the first thing I would like to do is really get the core game going. I want the ball to be able to move around the screen and bounce off of both of these paddles, or bats, or whatever you want to call them. I'm going to start off with creating some box colliders.
Okay, so I have to actually just make these right now already. Okay. Gotcha. So this guy doesn't go into super detail like the other guy did. That's fine. It happens. I'm going to assume this is a 2D project. So, uh, Pong, I guess. Okay, fair enough. We got it. Can't hear a thing. I know it's very, very quiet. I wish it was louder. But, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean, though? Ads. Monetize your games. Analytics. Cloud build. Collaborate. Wow. That's great. Thanks. Go away. Huh. Okay. So, let me close this real quick. There we go. All right. So, I need. His definitely looks different. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. So, to my knowledge, all he said he had was 2 paddles and a ball. And making those is not super hard. Though I don't think I'm used to this 2D environment. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I guess we make them 3D objects, though? Probably? I think so. And we just stretch them out like this. Alright, simple as that. Duplicate it. This. Can I make it different color? Easy? Or do I have to material it? Probably gotta material it. Weird. They speed up the process and help you learn the dibs. Ah, shit. They're fucking speeding it up. It's getting faster, guys. Sphere. Okay. Does it keep it that? Alright. So, let's go ahead and make the, this is going to be a lot more of a slap shoot? Slap shoot? Crap shoot. Crap shoot, yes. I don't know. Pong paddle. Alright, we got to make the paddle look different. Why is this? Why is it inspector do I want? Okay, there we go. Alright. Give it a white. A titanium white, please. Very odd. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not used to this area. Normally these should be turning to this color now. Why not? Is it because 2D is different? Wait, I can't even move it now? Oh, there we go. I guess it's not a big deal as of right now. I suppose it's fine. Whatever.
For these 2 paddles,
Okay, so what are we doing?
bats, or whatever you want to call them, I'm going to start off with creating some box colliders for
Physics
these 2.
box collider. Okay. Add component physics 2D box collider. Can't add component box collider to cube 1 because it conflicts with the existing box collider derived component. We already have one of those. Is this just outdated? Man.
Paddles, and I'm going to create a circular collider.
And I think this one already has one too, right? It has a sphere collider. Except my challenge chat demands it. I'm trying to learn. God damn it. Circle collider. Alright, so can I just get rid of the sphere collider and add the circular collider? I'm sorry. Move the 3D collider out of box collider. Okay, I think that might be a good idea. So here, I'm just going to remove this component, add physics 2D, box collider 2D. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this, duplicate it, move this over. Alright, so these both have the 2D box colliders. I'm going to get rid of the sphere collider here, remove component, add physics 2D, circle collider. Okay.
And what these colliders will do is allow both our ball and our paddles to interact with physics, because we want our ball to be able to bounce back from the paddle, and we also want our bats to move around the screen when we press buttons on the keyboard. So for this one, I am going to create a new script. name it Bat 1 Controller.
Alright, first off, I'm gonna need to rename these. So this will be Bat 2. This will be... I'm sorry, did I have the right thing? Bat 1. Okay. Which bat? Oh, this is Bat 1. Okay, so make sure it's selected properly. Go down, new script. Bat 1 controller. This is still going to be C#, I hope. Let's see.
And with this script, 1
Yes.
controller. And with this script, I am going to make this bat move. But first, I have to add a rigid body 2D. And that's because
Rigid body 2D. Does it already have... No. Okay. We have to add that. Add physics, rigid body 2D. I'll do the same for this as well. Rigid body 2D. Okay.
our rigid body will control
Good to hear that, NASCAR.
everything with physics. But we want to set our gravity scale to 0,
Gravity scale is
set
0.
the fixed angle, and now we need rigid body because we need to...
Uh-oh. Rigid body 2D. This is the problem with when you're doing with outdated stuff. Fixed angle is not actually an option for me. Rigid body 2D. Fuck. So now I gotta translate it, you know? I gotta see if I can figure it out. Fuck. I might be okay with it not even bothering, I guess.
set the fixed angle, and now
And what did it say when he selected fixed angle?
the fixed angle.
Whether the body's angle is fixed or not. Okay. I mean, well, that kind of explains what a fixed angle would be. I don't think there's an option for that kind of shit around here or anything similar. Oh, she's calling me. Hello?
Oh my god, I'm helping you again.
Hi.
Sorry. Hey.
Yo, what up?
So fixed angle
Yes.
in Unity 2017 is constraints,
Ah.
is what it's called now. Or you could just set it to, I think it's freeze, all lowercase is freeze, and then capital R for rotation. So freeze rotation equals true.
I'm just gonna check these boxes.
Yeah, constraints work as well. That's what that is. That's what that means now. It's literally just a new word. It's constraints now.
Okay.
I was like, oh no, he's gonna be here for a while. Let me help.
Yo, that's the for good old translations of new modern technology.
Sorry.
Ah, it's all
It's
good.
most of it translates the same. It's just like I said, it's literally one word from the other. Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much.
Yep. Bye.
Bye bye. Oh, good old Psycho Billy. All right. So, that's set. I'll get both of these set. Have them nice and frozen. Rather than turning all constraints, you may want to consider removing rigid body 2D component, which makes any collider static. Oh, wait. Maybe. Okay, actually, hold on a second. Freeze rotation. Freeze the X position. And. Wait, no. Don't freeze the Y position. That's what we want, right? Is that how that works? Right? Something like that? I don't fucking math.
Angle, and now we need rigid body because we need to access a velocity component.
Right.
We cannot change transform.position directly because this would ignore physics. And we don't want that when we want our ball to do stuff when it hits this.
Boing.
Anyway, in our code, I've already gone over...
You can go ahead and open it up, actually. This is, like, not sorted out or anything, like, fancy, neat like the other one. This is just, like, slapdash making this shit work. We're gonna make it work, damn it.
how to make things move when you press keys on the keyboard, but if you need a bit of a refresher, you use input.getKey, and then you can use keycode dot whatever key you can
Oh
think
god,
of.
what?
It should have almost
Get that.
every key possible, but I'm not entirely sure. But for the left map, we're going to use A and W and S for our movement.
Okay, I get the general idea of what's going on here.
What we're gonna do to make it move is access the rigid body 2D component.
Slow your roll, buddy. Jesus. Okay. Wait, what? Should be spaced. Wait, what? Yeah, shit is not... Hold on a second, there's a problem here. Why is this doing this? I feel like it's like auto-filling things that shouldn't be like auto-filling, if that makes sense. It's kind of a thing that's going on today. Don't auto-fill things. Okay. There. Okay, good. Good. This get component. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on with my life? Holy shit. This get component. Is there a way to make it not auto-complete shit? I feel like this is just kind of fucking with me at this point.
And when you're pressing W, I want to set the velocity to a positive value. Actually, I need else here. When I'm pressing S to make it go down,
And then it goes
I want
negative.
velocity to be a negative value.
Gotcha. That's a equals. Alright. Bork, oh my. Very upset. Oh my. Oh my. Oh dear. Oh goodness. I know I could just copy and paste it, but that's a space or no? Is this a space? I feel like... Oh my goodness. Maybe I should close my door. Alright, I'm going to come back, and you're going to tell me if there's a space there or not. I don't think there is, though. Closing my door. Alright. That's not a space, right? I don't think so. It's pretty close to it. No, it's not. There's no way. There's no space. No space. -5.
And when I'm not pressing any of the keys,
Jesus.
I want it to be 0.
Okay. Fair enough. Wait, what? So if we're pressing W, which is here, we're going to go up 5. Or if we're pressing S, we're going to go down 5. Or if we're pressing nothing, it's going to be nothing. All right. Got it. That completed that one, right? This is very sloppy coding, by the way, that I'm doing right here. Rigid body 2D. Velocity. like this might be okay.
Now, what this code is saying is that it's checking for input. Are you pressing W? Otherwise, are you pressing S? Otherwise, do this. And what the velocity does is move.
So realistically speaking, this should just straight up work now. So all I gotta do now is take that one, slide this motherfucker over into just into it? I don't remember how this works exactly. Okay, just into it. And now realistically this should just work, right? Nope, there were errors. Okay. Let's see. What did we do wrong exactly? Did I typo? Right here should be 2D, right? I feel like I'm definitely not doing this right. Okay, first off, this should be in one line. I don't know why it is not one line. Okay. 2D, key code, rigid body. Okay, this should be fine now. Let me save really quick. Just Pong, I guess. All right, let's see if this works. Still errors. Let's see. Assets back controller cannot implicitly convert type int to Unity engine.vector2. Huh. What did I do wrong? I've never done anything with a 2D engine before. I don't know if it's any different. Might be easier for you. It's cleaner. There's a cleaner one? Oh my god. You got a cleaner Pong tutorial for me? It's only 2 hours long?
Hello everyone,
Hi.
Nintendo Examiner here, and for this video, I would like to start a new
Xenoblade
Unity tutorial for how to make the classic game of Pong in Unity. And I'm sure
with
everyone is
timestamps?
familiar with this game. You have a bat on one side there. It's done in the hierarchy because, well, let's create a cube and find out what it comes with.
Alright. It's making the bat move. This is what we
Okay.
care about. We're fine about the rest of the stuff.
So now
It's fine.
that's done,
We'll get back to the other stuff if we need to.
let's start making it so we can move the bats around.
This is more modern too.
What I'm going to do to move the bats around is I'm going to create a new game object.
Another game object.
Let's
for this?
center this at 0, 0. And I want to call this game object, well, the player is going... Now, it's really important to name your scripts off of...
Click on the error and it should take you to the error. Okay, so click on this error right here. Oh my. Oh my. Cannot implicitly convert int. So 18. So this stuff right here. That's a lot of errors there. You know what? Let's scrap all this and follow this new guy's. I think this new guy's is probably a bit more clean. Let's do that. We'll do new. Let's just start this whole new guy. This guy seems like he knows what's going on.
There. It's done in the hierarchy because, well, let's create a cube. What I want to do is click Control S on my keyboard in order to save the scene. So I want to name my scene Pong Game. Actually, let's just name it Game. So that will put our scene
Right here.
in the Assets folder, and it's called Game. Now what I want to do is I want to place game objects into the world that represent the different things in my game. So I'm going to want a bat for player 1, I'm going to want a bat for player 2, and I'm going to want a ball that the players are trying to hit.
Correct.
So there are many different ways
We
you
can hear 'em better, too.
create a game object like I described.
That's woo-woo.
If you right-click the hierarchy, you can go down to 3D object.
Alright, so the same stuff we did
you
before?
can click on cube. You can also click this button in the hierarchy to create a 3D object
Okay,
in a
same stuff we did before. Here, we'll keep them playing while we're doing it.
cube. What happens when you click create in a project? Well, you don't get quite the same options. And that's because game objects is not the same as assets. You see, stuff like your 3D game objects are just, well, they're like a copy of what you have in your assets. So because of that, well, I can't create a cube in the assets folder and drag it in there. It's done in the hierarchy because, well, let's create a cube and find out what it comes with. Now, a cube is really just a game object with multiple components, and one of which is a transform component. So, the transform component, as I said before, allows it to just be positioned somewhere in the world. It'll also have a mesh filter and a mesh renderer, which will give the cube its shape. And you also have a box collider, which will allow stuff to collide with this cube. Now, I don't believe I have explained myself well enough with the difference between assets and stuff in your hierarchy. Do note that hierarchy is every game object in your scene, and assets are more global stuff of stuff that's in your project.
Okay,
And
that makes sense.
because of that, well, stuff like your scripts for logics are throughout your entire project. Your scene is something that's throughout your entire project. However, stuff like cubes may not persist through your entire project. Sometimes it'll be in one scene but not another. Therefore, it makes more sense for it to just be in the hierarchy. I hope that makes sense to you. So yeah.
See, this guy uses Bandicam too, but he doesn't have the watermark. This guy knows what's up.
So we have our cube. However, it's looking a little small. Like, you're going to have a hard time hitting a ball if this is the size of your cube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click one of the sides and then just drag it up in order to grow
Already did it.
our cube.
I have a question. Why is his white when mine's defaulting as like dark? Is that just with how it is now, or is there a setting that I have to set? Never mind.
Be a more reasonable size for a bat. And yeah, I can also jump into game view to see it. However, it's not here. Where could it be? Because it's in the scene view, but it's not shown in the camera. Well, let's hop into 3D to see what's really going on.
Whoa, that's an option. That's cool. Hang on, one sec. I'm reading something really fast. Don't mind me. Hold on. Keep looking at this though. Okay. Good to know.
And if I were to select the camera, and as you can see, this box